Hare Krishna, dear, please accept our humble obeisances. All glories to Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada. All glories to our revered speaker for today, His Holiness Bhakti Charaneshwar Swami Maharaj. And all glories to our assembled Vaishnavi devotees. We thank you for being here. And Maharaj, thank you for being here. Today is Monday. Of course, Maharaj had indicated to me earlier on that he has another engagement. So his time today is kind of limited, but he's still here. So thank you so much. And without further ado, we may put the verse on the screen and you take it over from me. All right. Hare Krishna.
I will.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Maharaj. I think we have two verses today.
Yeah.
Yes.
4 and 5. Yeah.
Yes, Maharaj.
Yeah. Okay. Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayam Namakritya Namarachavana Tamam Devim Sarvatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye Nasta Prayeshu Abhadrishu Nityam Bhagavatasya Vaya Bhagavati Uttamastuke Bhakti Bhavati Danastiki. So, reading Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 10, Text 4 and 5. But we are, now on the screen we have text 4. Yeah. Maitriya Uvacha Virincho Pitata Chakre Divyam Varshadatam Tapaha Atmani Atmanam Avesha Yataha Bhagwan Naja. Yeah. Translation word of the word. Okay, we'll go straight to the translation, okay? Translation. The greatly learned sage Maitreya said, O Vidura, Brahma thus engaged himself in penance for 100 celestial years, as advised by the personality of Godhead, and applied himself in devotional service to the Lord. That Brahma engaged himself for the personality of Godhead, Narayan, means that he engaged himself in the service of the Lord. That is the highest penance one can perform for any number of years. There is no retirement from such service, which is eternal and ever encouraging. Go to text 5, yeah. Text 5. Tat philokyabcha sambuto vayunayat adistitaha badman bastat kala pritha viryena kampitam. Translation and purport by His Grace Abhay Charavinam Shirapavaman. Translation. Thereafter, Brahma saw that both the lotus on which he was situated and the water on which the lotus was growing were trembling due to a strong, violent wind. Purport. The material world is called illusory because it is a place of forgetfulness of the transcendental service of the Lord. Thus, one engaged in the Lord's devotional service in the material world may sometimes be very much disturbed by awkward circumstances. There is a declaration of war between the two parties, the illusory energy and the devotee. And sometimes the weak devotees fall victim to the onslaught of the powerful illusory energy. Lord Brahma, however, was sufficiently struck by the causeless mercy of the Lord, and he could not be victim by the material energy, although it gave him cause for anxiety when it managed to totter the existence of his position. Om Janam Sivanadasya Jana Salakaya Yakshu Vinitam Yana Tasma Shivu Ravinamaha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Vidinna Bundu Jagat Pate Gopisa Gopika Kantara Santanamoste Tapchakana Go Indira Bristavana Sware Bristavanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hare Priye Vanchakalpatarunjascha Kripa Tanu Vyahevacha Patitanam Pavinirvyo Vaisnavyo Namo Namaha Namahom Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutane Srimate Bhakti Tirtha Swaminiti Namne Namaste Krishna Padaya Prabhupada Siddhartmane Shri Gaura Karuna Sakti Bhakti Siddhamne Namahom Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutane Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namne Namaste Sarvati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvasesa Sanyavadi Attata Desatanine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Garadhara Shiva Dharigo Rupavrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Mukam Kalo Chivachalam Pangam Nagate Girim Akripadara Vande Shri Gurum Dinatharanam. So I would like to offer my humble obeisances to His Divine Grace Abhay Charavinam Shilpapad, to Srila Bhakti Swami Maharaj, to the old Guru Paramparam, to the audience, all the devotees and Abujis, Matajis, Maharajas who are following this program. Again, we like to thank very much the organizers for this program. Since 3-4 years now, this program has been going on non-stop. That is very, very interesting. So a big congratulations to the team, especially Sadi Prabhu have been doing that every day. Yeah, sometimes I wonder, does he have time to go to work? Yeah, Hare Krishna. Yeah, so we are treating 2 verses today from Srimad Bhagavatam. The title is chapter 10 is the status quo, division of creation, of the creation. Text 3 and 4 and 5. Yeah. So text 4 says, Madhurya says, O Vidura, Brahma thus engaged himself in penance for 100 celestial years, as advised by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and apply himself in devotional service to the Lord. Yeah. The word penance is very, very, very important. Yeah. In the purport said that Brahma engaged himself for the Supreme Personality of Godhead means he engaged himself in devotional service of the Lord. That is the highest penance one can perform for any numbers of years. No retirement from such service because it's eternal. Yeah. So anything in this material world has a beginning and an end. Yes, matter begin and perish. Yeah. So that's why we have to really understand the characteristic of devotional service. Krishna mentioned in Bhagavad Gita that he created the four varnas, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. But he is not mingled with that these four ashram. I mean, oh, sorry. Hare Krishna. Do you hear me?
Yes, Maharaj.
Feed someone for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Hello? Someone was speaking there.
Sorry, that was coming from my end. Sorry.
Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, so I was saying that Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita said he created the four varnas, but he is not among the participate with the varnas. Because it means when we engage in devotional service, we kind of rising above, the four varnas. Although may have the tendency, but devotional service is not from this material world. It is because we are serving Krishna. Krishna is eternal. Same thing also with his service. Yeah. Any service we do in this material world, maybe a doctor, maybe an engineer, can be a minister, or whatever, an employee, but those activities, they can finish. And anything we want to do, we need some tapasya. At least some tapasya, penance. Yeah. So yeah, the verse says, that is the highest penance one can perform for any numbers of years. Yeah, some penance, because the body, is a machine. The machine sometimes can break down. Yeah, that's why in this material world we have day and night. We have 24 hours for our activities. And when it's time, what is night, we have to sleep. Otherwise, we get sick. So the body is made like that. Yeah, so we need to do some penance to succeed in anything we do. You want to do music, you want to do sport, anything, your business, you need some little tapasya, some penance. But yeah, it's mentioned that that is the highest penance one can perform for any numbers of years. So the other penances cannot do that eternally. Yeah, but devotional service is eternal, completely eternal. There's no stop. There's no retirement. So we regarding the penance, it's clearly mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 17, chapter 17 to 19. We have the tapasya, the austerity in the mode of gunas, mode of passion, in the mode of ignorance, in the mode of goodness. The tapasya in the mode of goodness is that which pleases Krishna, pleases the Lord. Tapasya in the mode of passion, people want to gain respect. They want to get honor and reverence. That is tapasya in the mode of passion, and it is not stable, and it is not permanent. Yes, These three austerity performed with transcendental faith by men, not expecting material benefit, but engaged only for the sake of the Supreme, is called austerity in goodness. Next says, penance performed out of pride and for the sake of gaining respect, honor, and worship. It says it's said to be in the mode of passion. It is neither stable nor permanent. You see, this one is not permanent, but the highest penance one can perform for any numbers of years. No retirement from such things. Here, it is not stable and it's not permanent. Penance performed out of foolishness with self-torture or to destroy or endure others is said to be in the mode of ignorance. Yeah. So even though we need to do tapasya, penances, we should know which type of penances. Actually, by becoming a devotee, you automatically engage in some tapasya. So the four regulative principles, working early in the morning to do Mangalharati, to pray, to sacrifice 2 or 3 hours daily, to chant 16 rounds, to avoid certain things, try to check the mind, control the senses. Yes, devotees are constantly doing some tapasya. Yeah. And also, Srimad Bhagavatam mentioned that survive from Subharodharma, that the supreme occupation of the man in society is that which that is unmotivated and uninterrupted and give complete satisfaction to the soul. So the word here is something that cannot be stopped. Because if you start devotional service, you start something and you are not consistent, you will not get the expected result. Sometimes we ask ourselves, we hear devotees asking questions, or people asking questions in general, that please, Prabhu or Mataji, don't you have other prayer or other book to read? Especially the mantra. Don't you have another mantra? Means, they don't chant regularly the mantra, or they don't chant it, with concentration. So there's no taste. When there is no taste, they are looking for another mantra. Another mantra. So here, the person to get the full satisfaction of the soul, we need to perform devotional service in the mood of motivation, and we should be uninterrupted. No stop. If you stop from time to time, then you get the result from time to time. You will not feel, the potency of the devotional service. And also, the mention in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Jivera Swarup E Krishna Nitadas. Ambrahmashmi. Jivera Swarup E Krishna Nitadas. So the constitution, the original, natural, and eternal constitution or position of the Jiva is eternally a servant of Krishna. Jivera Swarup E Krishna Nitya Das. Yeah. Not that we will serve Krishna for some time, then we will stop and go on retirement. No. And also, the Bhagavad Gita 2:40 mentioned that in this endeavor, there is no loss or diminution, and a little advancement can protect one from the most dangerous type of fear. In this endeavor, there is no loss or diminution. But in other service, modern service, there is a loss, there is diminution. Yeah. The only thing that we can carry with us after leaving the body is our devotional credit. No, we cannot take our degrees, our diplomas, our car, our houses, our fame, our so many things. We cannot carry them away with us, But the only thing that goes with us is our devotional credit. And from that, in the next life, we can also continue, or we go back to God. Yeah. So yeah, that's clearly mentioned that Ovidura, Brahma, this that engaged himself in penance for 100 celestial years, as advised by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, apply himself in devotional service. So to do devotional service, we need to do little tapasya. You know, there are one interesting thing in the nectar devotion, the 6 symptoms of someone who is surrender Krishna. It's very simple but difficult to apply. Is to accept whatever is favorable to devotional service and reject whatever is unfavorable. When devotees start applying that, then it means it's time that they want to become serious. Otherwise, you cannot perform devotional service anyhow, anywhere. You should always try to be concentrated and perform this Bhakti Yoga as it is mentioned in the scriptures as Krishna wants. That's why in 12th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, 12, from verse 15 to 20, Krishna himself is describing, the type of devotee he likes. So we cannot be devotee as we want. We should be devotee as Krishna wants. So our devotional service should please Krishna. Our tapasya should please Krishna. Yeah, that is the verse 4. So the verse 5 says, thereafter Brahma saw that both the lotus on which he was situated and the water on which the lotus were growing were trembling due to a strong wind. And from the beginning of the purport, the purport says that the material world is called illusory because it is a place of forgetfulness of devotional service of the Lord. Yeah, exactly. This place is a place of illusion, Maya. Maya means what is not. We take what is fake to be real. We take what is bad to be good. So this place, when we, from Srimad Bhagavatam, when we learn how the janma, how the baby is born, the first when the contact with the man and woman, and there's pregnancy. That's the first day. Then gradually, the forms, the eyes start developing. It's after 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 7 months, like that, consciousness comes. Then the soul in the womb of the mother remembers that, yes, I made a very serious mistake. Please, my dear Lord, please allow me to get up from this hellish condition. Because in the womb of the mother, there is no window there. The worms are kicking the baby. There is sometimes the ladies, they take something bitter or too much chili, too much pepper, and it affects the baby. If she drinks alcohol, if she smokes, if she's hungry, everything affects the baby. So the baby is in a very, very, very terrible condition. And when he gets 7 months in the womb of the mother, he's conscious. And he prays to the Lord, oh my dear Lord, please, 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 please. If you will help me to get out from this situation, I promise that I will be your servant, number 1 servant. He prays because we're in difficult condition. This is our situation. We only pray seriously, when we are in a difficult condition. Otherwise, when we are not, there is no danger, we are in our comfort zone. We think, oh, everything's all right, no problem. So that's why from time to time, Krishna brings some, some text, some situation for devotee to wake up and move forward. Yeah. So this place is called a place to forget Krishna. To forget Krishna. The system, the social system is made in such a way that we don't remember God, don't remember Krishna. Yeah, because this place is called Maya Loka. Yeah. And Prabhupada give analogy from the nectar of devotion. You see, he says when a snake bites someone, that person is in a coma. In coma, you are not alive. Also, you are not dead. You are in between. Sometimes people stay in the coma and leave the body. Sometimes they comes back. Yeah. So coma is in between death and consciousness. Yeah. But you just lie down there, you cannot move, you don't know what's happening. You are unconscious. Yeah. So he says there is a snake shamans, they know they have the science. They have some herb, some plants, they can put some liquid in the nose, and it helps the unconscious person to wake up from the snake bite. Sometimes also those who are very advanced, they can play their flutes. Then that snake bites the person. That snake will come back and extract the venom he put in the body, and that person wakes up. I also Prabhupada say that this world we are attacked by very, 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 very strong fever, very strong fever. So and we are in coma. We don't know. Be in coma, materially speaking, means we are not conscious of God. We don't know our spiritual identity. We want to, everything we know is what is related to the body. My country, my wife, my children, my this, my that, I, mine. I'm Mameti. It's supposed to be I'm Brahmasmi. I'm Mameti. I'm the body. Yeah. So this we have to clearly understand that this place is a place to forget God. When you come here, it's because we are prepare ourselves to forget God. Now the process of Krishna consciousness is to wake up. It's to wake up from our slum, to wake up from our coma. So to wake up from the coma is to administrate this sound vibration. Golokira Primadana Harinam Sagitam. And when the sound vibration from Goloka Vrindavan enters in our ears, goes to our consciousness, clean it, and also come to the heart and clean it. Then, Jiv Jago, and we wake up. Otherwise, we are sleeping. Even those who are working, they are also sleeping. Sleeping is not necessarily on the bed. That's sleeping because they don't know what is spiritual activity. Yeah. So, and also the Prabhupada said that one engaged in the Lord's service in the material world may sometimes be very much disturbed by awkward circumstances. Yes. You see, we are practicing devotional service. This is fine, but we are practicing devotional service in a war zone. Majority of people in this Kali Yuga material world are non-devotees, non-believers. Yeah. So the system that is there is that we must forget God. Yeah. So we found ourselves sometimes in many difficulties with police, with legal matters, with teams, many things like that. And that's why Lord Brahma, he prayed, because Lord Brahma was during the creation. That was his devotional service to the Lord. So Lord Brahma, he prayed, for three things. In the third canto, you read that. So Lord Brahma prayed for three things before he started creating. Yeah. He prayed for empowerment to create. One. Second, he prayed for protection from material contamination. And third, he prayed for the ability to remember Krishna. Yeah, because you may create and think that yes, I'm the doer. In fact, one day, his son Narada Muni, he asked Brahma, look like you are the Supreme Lord. You are very powerful. Then Brahma was honest and told Narada, no. I seem to be the boss. I seem to be the doer. But actually, I'm doing this on the behalf of the Supreme Lord. I'm not the doer. I've been engaged. So in anything we want to do, especially devotion service, we should all remember that we are doing it for the pleasure of Guru and Krishna. Guru Krishna Prasade Bhaktilata Bija. So the blessing of Guru and Krishna, that can help us to develop the seed, the Bhaktilata Bija in our heart. Otherwise, if you think that yes, we can perform devotion service on our own strength, then the path will be difficult. The progress will be difficult. Yeah. So it's mentioned here that someone engaged in devotion service in the material world. Yeah, it's not Goloka Vrindavan. You should know that. Yeah. That's why we need to constantly be aware of any danger, anytime. Yeah. Even though it's our sitting around, and though we are always concentrated in our sadhana, but anything can happen because this place is material world. This here is not Vaikuntha. This is Kunta Loka, place of suffering. So one day, that story, I like that story. One day, Srila Prabhupada was going out with his disciples. I think he was somewhere in Europe. So they pay obeisance to the deities before going out. So when the disciple paid obeisance to the deities and they woke up, so Prabhupada was still on the ground, kneel on the ground, folded and like this, praying to the deities, and was sharing tears. He was sharing tears. So one of the disciples asked him, "Oh Swamiji, oh Srila Prabhupada, we admire, we young devotees, we are beginners, we don't know anything, but we are surprised to see you cry. What's wrong? What's happening?" So the Prabhupada told them, "Look, that is the difference between you and me. Yeah, because you guys, you are not afraid of Maya. You are not afraid of material energy. Yeah. So we think, sometimes in illusion, we forget to know that Maya and Krishna are the same. Maya is just the shadow of Krishna. Yeah. Maya is Krishna in another form. Krishna said, those who want to worship me, they will still worship me in the form of death. I will come to them as death. So we have a choice to voluntarily accept Krishna, or we have to accept him by force when death will come. So the thing is that we are not afraid of Maya. We think that yes, we can try to manipulate Maya and get found out in a good situation, but it's not possible. Devi Yasa Gunamahi Mama Maya Durataya. Bhagavad Gita 7:14. Krishna clearly said, Devi Yasa Gunamahi Mama Maya Durataya. Devi means divine. This Devi, this divine energy, made with the three gunas. Devi is a guna mahi. Mama maya, mama maya. Mama means my. It is my energy. It is durataya. Means it is a very, very, very difficult to overcome. But those who surrender to me, they can easily overcome it. Yeah. So that we should be cautious that we should always, always, always pray when we wake up, before sleeping, before going out from the temple. Anything we want to do, we should always pray. Always remember Krishna and never forget Krishna. Another part of the purport also says there is a declaration of war between two parties, the illusory energy and the devotee. And sometimes the weak devotees fall victim. Yeah. That's why we have to be 24 hours alert. We are in zone period. We are at war. To be devotee means you are declaring war to Maya, to material energy. Because material life is completely opposite to spiritual life. In fact, we have to stop our material life to engage in spiritual life. Doesn't mean that we have to stop going to school or start earning some money or having a car or no. That we should, when someone is materialistic, means that person is trying to enjoy the facilities they are having and forget who arranged those facilities for him. If we see a beautiful ocean, we know who arranged for the ocean. If you see a beautiful man or a beautiful lady, we are attracted to that beautiful man or attracted to that beautiful lady. Our intelligence should not stop to the body. Our intelligence should go beyond who created that beautiful lady, who created that beautiful man. So we have to go beyond the mundane perception of things to know who is the brain behind everything. Yeah. So the war between illusory energy and the devotee is constant. It's constant. Every day. So we the three energies Shaktis are there. Bairanga Shakti, Antaranga Shakti, and Tatasa Shakti. We are intermediary Shakti. So we are in between superior energy or spiritual energy and the material energy, inferior energy. Antaranga Shakti is the energy from Krishna, Srimati Radharani, devotional service. Bairanga Shakti is external energy, modern energy, material energy. So we are, according to the philosophy of Shitama Prabhu, we are Achintya Veda Tattva. We are in between, we are same as God, at the same time different from Him. Achintya Veda Tattva. So our position is in the middle. So we are just in between Antaranga Shakti and Bairanga Shakti. So where do we shift most of the time? Which side do we shift? Antaranga side or Bairanga side? It's the choice. The choice. And the choice, you cannot just go and buy the choice from the supermarket. Choice will come from our daily practice. There's one saying that we have two big dogs in our heart or in our mind. One bad dog and one good dog. Yeah. So we are feeding. The two dogs are in our heart or in our mind. So we are feeding. Which dog are we feeding the most? If we feed the bad dog, eventually it becomes bigger and bigger and stronger and kill the good dog. But if it's the good dog that we feed, of course, if we grow more, be stronger, and kill the background. So our daily activities. That's why I mentioned the verse from the beginning. That this devotion service should be motivated and uninterrupted. As soon as we stop devotion service, automatically we end Maya. It's clear. So long we are practicing devotion service, we are in Antaranga Shakti. When we stop practicing, we shift to Bhairanga Shakti. So shifting everything like that. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Then we should shift to Antaranga Shakti and stay there. That is Samadhi. That is Prima Bhakti. Yeah. So yeah, this place is difficult. Sometimes we'll be very much disturbed by awkward circumstances. There is a declaration of war between two parties, illusory energy and the devotees. And sometimes the weak devotees for victims. What do you mean by weak devotee? Weak devotee means the devotee who is not serious, is not consistent in his practice. Weak. Sometimes 10, 15 rounds, sometimes 8 rounds, sometimes occasionally 25, sometimes 2, sometimes nothing. Not regular. Sometimes come to temple, sometimes does not come for 1 week, 2 months, 2 weeks, 3 months, disappear. Sometimes read some books, sometimes doesn't read, sometimes he associates with devotees, sometimes does not associate with devotees. So when we are not consistent, we are not regularly practicing these things, then we become weak and Maya take over. As I mentioned, Antaranga Shakti and Bhairanga Shakti. So if you shift more to Bhairanga Shakti, then we become weak. Yeah. So when someone said there is a declaration of war. When there is a war, when in a war zone, do you have time to sleep? If you sleep, you are dead. The enemy will come and just kill you while you are sleeping. So there is no time to sleep. You should have to be Buddha Kesa. Krishna called Arjuna Buddha Kesa, or the conqueror of sleep. We have to wake up, because if we are sleeping, then we are going to lose the war. Maya will take over. So it should not be when you come to the platform of devotion service, you stop being a kid, a baby, a spiritual person that prays, okay, my dear Lord, you know that I'm weak, please help me. No. All the keys, all the tools, all the techniques are there in the scriptures. That's why Krishna also sent someone, sent the Guru, sent the Acharyas to provide the scripture for us. Guru, Sastra, Sadhu, all the things that are there to help us to progress. So we need to take advantage of that. Otherwise, we are going to lose the war. Yeah, so we need to feed the good dog in us so that the good dog can destroy the bad dog. In one other part of the purport says, Lord Brahma, however, was sufficiently strong by the consequences, by the causeless mercy of the Lord. He could not be victimized by the material energy. Yeah. Why? Maya could not be victimized by material energy because he prayed. Yes, thank you. I saw the was put on the chart there. Prayers. Yeah, I can read them. Yeah. Yes. Very good. Thank you. Yes, Lord Brahma prayers to the Lord before he began the creation. 1. Acknowledging Krishna as Supreme Lord. Brahma stated that Krishna is the only knowable object and the source of all existence. He recognizes that anything supposedly superior to Krishna is not absolute truth. 2, it says, surrendering to Krishna and seeking his mercy. Brahma expresses his surrender to Krishna's eternal and blissful form and seeks his mercy for the task of creation. He desires to be empowered with the introspection and knowledge to create, recognizing that he is dependent on the Lord's grace. Very good. Third said, praying for freedom from material influence and attachment. Brahma prays that he not be materially affected by his creative work and that he can give up the false prestige of being the creator. He also prays for constant connection to the Vedic hymn, indicating a desire for spiritual purity during his creative process. Yes, that should be our mood. That's why I said, Guru Krishna Prasade, Bhaktilata Bija. Guru Krishna Prasade, the mercy of Guru and Krishna together. Wow, we can do wonders. But as soon as we forget Guru, as soon as we forget Krishna, then we become a prey to material energy. Become prey to material energy. Yeah, so it's good. We are actually we have accepted to practice Krishna consciousness. That's fine. But where we are practicing Krishna consciousness is called Devi Dham, in the material world. So yeah, as we can say, 95% or let's say more than that are non-bhaktas, not devotees. So very few will, and another thing also, if you need to be praised to be acknowledged because you are devotee, that will never come, because over 10 persons, 8 or 9 are not devotees. We're going to praise you. So we have to cultivate humility, because praise will not come. The assurance will not praise you, because you are working against their plan. Have you ever seen in Nakashipu or in Naksha or Ravana praising devotees? No, they don't praise. They kill the Brahmanas, they destroy temples. They are against the Vedic principle. So there's war. There's war. Anytime we get up from our house or from the temple, we should know that we are going to confront Maya. But if you don't have Guru and Krishna by our side, we are finished. The game is over. As what Krishna said, the last verse, very, very last verse of the Bhagavad Gita. Yatra Yugarswa Krishna Tatra Tato Tadundara Tata Sri Vijayabhuti Dhuvaniti Matiri Mama. Wherever there is a Krishna, the Supreme Lord, and the sublime Arjuna, there we will have 4 things: victory, opulence, strength, and what we call it, good memory or something like that. 4 things. Wherever there is Krishna and Arjuna. So where is Krishna and Arjuna in our devotional service? Yes, it's true. We are practicing devotional service. Are we doing that with Arjuna and Krishna? So sometimes we should ask ourselves, why I'm practicing devotional service and I have too much problem? First reason, I'm not practicing nicely. Second reason, I'm committing too much apparatus. And many reasons like that. Mostly 2 reasons are there. We are not practicing seriously. We are committing too much apparatus. Yeah, we are not following. So we cannot enjoy, we cannot feel bliss in what we are doing. Yeah. So to conclude, Lord Brahma, he starts his business of creation with penance, with tapasya. Yeah. If you want to be a devotee, then you should perform austerity. Tapasya. Tapasya is destroy when we become complacent. become lazy. Yeah. And the when we are engaged in the devotional service, we should know that we are doing this devotional service in the material world. Yeah, it's not Goloka. Yeah, it's not Vaikuntha. You know, that's why we need always to have Japamala regularly with us. Sometimes when devotees go out for a party, for a program, or they're traveling, they say, "Oh, Prabhu, I forgot my mala in the temple." How can you forget? How can a soldier forget his gun? How can a farmer forget his I don't know, a cutlass? How a doctor forget his medicinal principles? How? Hmm? If you forget Krishna, as soon as you forget Krishna, Maya say, "Yes, I'm ready for you." As just like it's working like light and darkness. Darkness doesn't have any tangible existence. And when there is no light, and darkness comes. That's all. So as long as Krishna is there, Maya cannot be there. Hmm? Sometimes also Maya has two functions in the devotee's life. Maya, material energy. Maya can chastise those who are not serious, those who are blaspheming devotees, those who are destroying devotees. You know, Maya can chastise them. Sometimes also, the Maya can come and evaluate the progress of the devotees. Even if you are serious, the material energy will come and test you. Yeah. You put those things you are trying to avoid in your life, Maya will bring them in front of you. Just to check if your renunciation is serious. So we are at war. At war, we against our mind, our senses, at war with the material energy outside the society. People are not accommodating because we are doing something that is completely against, the interest. Yeah. So we need to pray, like Lord Brahma, to pray for the protection, to pray that we not fall victim of false ego, of pride, that yes, I'm a doer, I'm a big devotee. We should be devotees as well. We should be good devotees, not big devotees. A good devotee is enough. When you are a good devotee, everything is there. Yeah, but when you try to be a great devotee, then danger is there. Yeah, I stop here. So if you have some an appointment somewhere, so I'll stop here to see if you have some comments, some questions, and we can quickly take them. And Hare Krishna, thank you very much.
Hare Krishna, thank you so much, Maharaj.
If they're coming, then they're like,
just as you said, your time is up, so
yeah.
Maybe
Maybe it is one question.
Continue.
sorry.
Stop it. I can put it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maharaj, you may go ahead.
Now I say if there is, I think we can take one question.
Well, any devotee with any question before Maharaj leaves? Well, Maharaj, one quick question I have is, you talked about it pretty much in your delivery, but I still would want to see if you can add some few tricks, if I should say, because in the paper, Srila Prabhupada is saying that Lord Brahma was protected from this illusory energy by the causeless mercy of the Lord. And that's how he was successful. So some of us, sometimes, at least externally, we see that some devotees are trying their best, yet they fall victim to this illusory energy. And I am myself very much afraid of the illusory energy. And that means that I have to immerse myself seriously in Krishna's devotion. Yet, even those of us who may have this sincere, true feeling, we oftentimes have difficulty giving ourselves totally into Krishna's service. So my question to you is, what do we do? What do we do in such situations? Hare Krishna.
Yeah. It is, we in our engagement in devotional service, we should always try to, the target is there. The target is Brahma Bhakti. You know, that's the highest, that's the perfection. One thing is to be a devotee, and another thing is to be a pure devotee. Yeah. So we try to, as I mentioned, that Bhagavad Gita chapter 12, from verse 15 to 20, Krishna was describing the type of devotee he wants, he likes. So if you read that, those verses from chapter 12 of Bhagavad Gita, devotional service, then we can have at least an idea of what Krishna is expecting from us. Sometimes we think, yeah, I'm a devotee, but why am I having problems? I'm doing my best. Our best is not the best of Krishna. We think that we are doing our best. The mind is very trickish. The mind will tell you, see, you are trying so much, you know, you every day you think you're 16 rounds, you're always doing this, but there are some things we are missing. We don't know. Yeah. So we should not say, yeah, I'm doing my best, but why I have a problem? Yeah. Okay, I said if there's problem, sometimes also it will be Krishna arranging through Maya to give us some tests and see. Sometimes also it is an indication that we are lacking in some part of our practice. It is there also. So we should it should not say that yes, it's not like a modern service. You go to work 8 o'clock to 5 p.m. and 5 p.m. it's okay. Today I'm done. I finish my work. No, devotional service can never finish. It is eternal. As we mentioned here, we mentioned from the beginning, that Brahma engaged himself for the Supreme Person of God. It means devotional service to the Lord. That is the highest penance one can perform for any numbers of years. No retirement from such service. No retirement, no holiday, no holiday. We should always be alert that material energy is very, very strong. Devi Yasa Gunamahi. Mama Maya Durataya. It is very, very, very difficult to overcome. Yeah. So we should be humble. And there is one prayer we should do also. We should do. Please, Lord Krishna or Acharyas, Paramparam, please help me to serve you. Sometimes also we do some dangerous prayer. Please, God, Krishna, allow me to be a pure devotee. This is very good prayer, but are we ready for that? Because if you pray that please, God, Krishna, help me to be a pure devotee, the consequence or the implication is that Krishna will come. He will listen to you, he will come and try to operate in your life. Some things, taking things one by one, because pure devotee means is completely attentional, without material possession. Pure bhakti, no material contamination, no jnana. Anya bila sita sunyam jana karmani anabritam, jana karmani anabritam. So if you say, please, God, Krishna, I want to be a pure devotee, and Krishna will say, okay, I understood. He will come and try to prepare you to be a pure devotee. Means then things will be disappearing from your life gradually. Could be something very dear to you. Huh? Okay? I hope you are satisfied.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much, Maharaj. And
Yeah.
well, your time is up. We are very grateful for squeezing time to be with us and sharing your love and wisdom with us and blessings. And we can't thank you enough. Dear devotees, we're going to humbly request you all to kindly unmute yourselves. And we all chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra to express our appreciation to His Holiness Bhakti Traditional Swami Maharaj for being here with us today and sharing his love and wisdom with us all the time. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Swami Maharaj ki jai.
Next time.
Hare Krishna.